Okay, hi Campo, it's Coach Luca here. I just thought I'd give you a tutorial of the warm-up that I was on about for your under-11s regarding Sunday. I know you want to work on positioning, and this is a great opportunity to look at some recovery on and off the ball, looking at positioning in and out of possession, looking at positioning in possession, and looking at a way of controlling possession as well. In a free-flowing format warm-up game, which is dynamic, to get the players moving, to get them thinking, to get them problem-solving, get them working within a team, get some communication levels across. And this is very easily done prior to the start of practice, and then we can be more position specific in our training sessions when we get back on the grass in a few weeks' time following this friendly on Sunday. But what you can see here is that I've laid out a grid 25 by 25 for the purposes of this. It's a little bit bigger just on the visual, just to get the players in and to try and get some of the concepts in. So as you can see, I've set up a 3v3. Obviously, depending on the players that you can have more players within the middle, obviously for your two teams. Now, as I said, you want to play at either end, which is represented in the black players here in the kit that I've put on either end. And then you've got the blue players and the red players. Okay, so blue team obviously in possession, red obviously out of possession. Okay, so I'm just going to play the clip now. So here you can see that blue start passing the ball around, moving the ball around the pitch, out to the black player on the end. Black player receives, blue goes in and receives. Other players in the blue move in and around them, and they just want to get it out either end. And that way they're controlling possession, they're looking at possession principles in and out of possession, they're looking at the movement off the ball, they're looking at how they can receive and when they can receive. So there, number 3 would intercept, for example, but it's about looking at getting that ball across the box, different types of passes, short passes, long passes. Can they split the line? Can they switch play? Can they look at looking to receive in the shorter sequences, what their patterns look like? And obviously when they go out to the end players, which are the black players on the end, it's going to be 1 point per player either end. Now, it's just a simple concept of keeping the ball, and if the possession turns over to reds obviously want to look to keep possession themselves and play out the blacks, and then obviously blue need to recover. So there's obviously principles there for the red team, there's principles there for the blue team, plenty of coaching points, but nice and simple. So again, it's just a basic 3v3, 2 players on the outside, 1 either end. Blues are keeping possession of the ball, look, so they've received it from one end, they've gone into the other. There's a pass gone across. Look, he's now split across, he's gone into number 2. Number 2's gone straight out. So it's just looking at going, right, can I use the player on either end to keep the ball? Do I need to go backwards in that position to go back and receive? So, for example, here, let's just rewind it a little bit. So here, okay, number 1 plays it out to 2, 2's gone into 3, 3's gone back to the black player then plays out to number 1. Okay, here where number 1 has the ball, it's a great opportunity for number 1 to play that ball either back into the black player, and number 3 to split off and across and get into this position here, and he'd be able to receive, and then blue would be able to move, and then he can have little triangles here, so that's where the sequences and patterns come in. They're able then to switch play as they get older from black player to other black player, and 3 could run in and across and look to receive here. But there's plenty of opportunity for these different players to look at how they can receive off the ball. But for your concept on Sunday for under 11s, again, really basic for the players that you have. It's looking at where they can receive, how they can problem solve, what types of passing they're going to go for. Is it short passing or is it going to be long passing? Where can they move? How can they work within a team concept? And then for the red team, how quickly can they recover? And then how can they get the ball out? This can be a very fun task as well. It's a great little warm-up, nice and dynamic. You can use 4 cones. Maybe you want to use perhaps 3 across one side, 3 across the other, 3 on the length either side then. So all you're doing then is pretty much adding in 4 extra cones. So where the black player is here, you might put a cone there. Where the other black player is, cone here, cone there, just to maybe give a bit more guidance and visualization for your under 11s. But it's just a real basic concept, and I hope this video gives you a visual concept of what this could look like when you're setting this up yourself as a warm-up. So easy to do, don't have to have lots of equipment, balls on the side ready to go as always, free lots of bibs, or you could even utilize your 2 goalkeepers if they got a goalkeeper kit. Or you could use the outfield players in their kit and bib up the other teams. It's very easily done and adaptable, but I hope this gives a very easy visual in terms of just passing, receiving, moving in and out of possession, looking to receive, trying to find those little pockets of space. Can they build up? Can they switch play from either side? So not too many coaching points, but this will really help on their positioning, their understanding, their pitch geography, their awareness. And then obviously, as we said, that over the next few weeks, we can get into that position specific opportunity of moving the ball around. And I hope that this helps you ahead of Sunday. And again, we can build upon this within the future sessions, and just let me know how you get on. But again, you can find a lot of the stuff on YouTube, and I'll look to continue to get out visualizations and other session plans for you.
But yeah, we try to be that group that can help be there for the players as a 3, because I think you mentioned earlier, you want to have different characters in the changing room. You want to have different personalities. You don't want the same kind of people, because you're not going to be able to move forward. If you've got 10 people and they all agree the same things, you're going to get to a point in time where actually you're going to become unstuck. You need that one person to actually be like, nah, I don't agree with that. Or actually, we should try this. And I think that's why the huddle works, is we're all quite different as human beings. And I think you need 3 different people in there, because some players will naturally gravitate towards me and my personality, but equally some might go to the other 2, and that's absolutely fine.